Hi guys, welcome to the Truth Factor, and I'm gonna just trying to get through these articles really quick. It's late. We just got in from the Otters game and I had me a little snack. And there's quite a few things that have taken place today. I'm not going to get everything that has taken place today because, I mean, it would. There's quite a bit, but I'm going to hit the main things that I believe you guys would like for me to hit anyway. So that being said, let's get right into these articles. You're gonna find a link in the description, in the box below, for every article that we do right now. It's just easier, especially with all this that's happening. Okay, so Hal Turner, North Korea launches a missile. Japan sounds air raid sirens. I'm not going to read all this, guys. North Korea launched that missile towards Okinawa, and the authorities are ordering everyone to go down to the bomb shelters. Yeah, well, all for nothing. But, better safe than sorry. Air alerts canceled and the missile passed. Praise God. Absolutely scary, right? Then we have Flash updated again at 6:57. We're going to just kind of go. I'm sure you guys have probably heard this about the airplane crash earlier in Moscow, I think it was. And PRIGOZHIN was killed. Well, this is kind of a crazy article, I will say. From what I've read earlier. But anyway, it says Wagner leader Yevgeny Prigozhin listed as passenger on plane, which crashed with no survivors. Russian aviation authority says live. Russian mercenary chief Yevgeny Prigozhin was listed as a passenger on a private jet, which crashed north of Moscow on Wednesday. The TASS news agency reported, citing Rosvatisa, Russia's aviation authority. An investigation has been launched into the Embraer plane crash that occurred tonight in Tver region. According to the passenger list, among them is the name of the surname of Prigozhin, Ravasti said. Earlier, TASS had reported that 10 people had died after the private jet crashed in Russia, Tver region north of Mexico. The jet en route from Moscow to St. Petersburg was carrying 7 passengers and 3 crew. Updated 2:46. The situation seems to be spinning out of control very fast. Videos have emerged from inside Russia showing various angles of the plane coming down out of the sky. Those videos appear below for subscribers only, but one of the videos seems to show what appears to be a smoke trail from a ground-launched missile. Now, the official Telegram channel of Wagner PMC Gray Zone is claiming that the business jet owned by Yevgeny Prigozhin, which has crashed in the Tver region, is Russia's, was shot down by the Russian military. Well, as it is, update 3:31. The Telegram channels of groups affiliated with Wagner PMC are saying if the death of the head of the PMC, Wagner Prigozhin, was confirmed, they would organize a second march of justice to Moscow. Rumors are flying which claim the U.S. did this with space-based weapons because the CIA paid Prigozhin $6 billion to overthrow Putin, but Prigozhin took the money and alerted Putin instead. With such talks coming out of Wagner-related social media accounts, the American embassy in Minsk, Belarus, the country where Wagner is presently located, is being evacuated. Update at 6:11. Claims now coming in now, which are saying that the evacuation of PMC Wagner fighters from Belarus to Russia begins in, it's 2-76 aircraft of the Ministry of Defense has arrived in Belarus at the Malshalishi airfield, close to where the Wagner camp is situated. Not certain why Russia would evacuate men from Wagner PMC from Belarus unless Russia shot down Prigozhin's plane, and they want to be able to control what the Wagner guys are able to do over that. All questions, no answers yet. The assassination of Prigozhin would have catastrophic consequences. The people who gave the order to do not understand the mood in the army and the morale at all. Russian Volnykor Roman Spaknukov, a source of Prigozhin's entourage. Prigozhin had a plan of Wagner PMC operations in the case of his death. The details of this plan are not disclosed. Now he's saying, guys, this is a rumor. Rumor alert. This is only currently a rumor. Only a rumor. They may deliberately make an incursion into Poland to trigger a NATO 5 article response into Belarus, which in turn would have the Russian military respond as punishment for killing to Russia for killing Prigozhin. So it's only a rumor. Lots of speculation, like always, right? Prominent Russian Telegram channel, Vich OGPU, bodies of Prigozhin and Yutkin discovered and identified. Mobile phone signal disruptions being reported in the village of Tesla, close to the Wagner camp in Belarus. Hajin project. Russian media is reporting that Wagner Group commanders will make an announcement soon. The Belarus authorities have cut off the internet in the area of the main Wagner Group camp in the Tel village in Belarus. Looks like Putin and Lukashenko are trying to stop the Wagner Group from communicating with each other and coordinating a quick response. And this here's an update at 6:57 tonight. Nuclear weapons are at a present openly being moved in the city of Moscow. Putin urgently returned to Moscow. More. Here is just in the Moscow, Russia shows that I'm told is T-Pol M intercontinental ballistic missile on a transporter in downtown Moscow, Russia right now. So here we go. Why the Russian government would move a missile like this through the city of Moscow at this hour is completely unknown to me. But given what is taking place today, my gut tells me this is really, really no good. Anyway, he did a show tonight. I hope you guys got to catch it. I didn't get to catch it. We were at an Otter game, which was really good for the kids. They had fun. Then we also have today happening. Giuliani surrenders in Fulton County, calls prosecution enemies of a republic. The former U.S. attorney and mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani, surrendered to the legal system of Fulton County, Georgia this morning. There's a CNN here. I would encourage you guys to go and watch it. Anyway. Then we have major fast foods companies are looking to ditch cash for electronic payments. If you are not a tech-savvy Taco Bell lover, you may soon have to step up your technology game. The fast food chain parent company, Yum Brands, has hatched a plan for 100% digital transaction. Yum Brands' other holdings include Pizza Hut, KFC. Chris Turner, the company's chief financial officer, detailed the plan this month. Now, guys, it's ironic that this is coming out today. I had talked to my son who works at a sushi bar, I guess is what it's called. And he says that after October 1st, everything in their facility will be cash. Credit only. There is going to be,
because the IRS had told his boss that.
Yeah. According to his boss, is what this is all hearsay. So I can't quote nobody because except for my child. He said his boss said that the IRS told him that they had to
do
this. So it's cash only after October 1st. And as you can see, they're not going to be the only place, it looks like, that's going to be following suit. Now, whether or not the IRS told that man that he had to go to cash only, I don't know. Yet to be seen. But I guess you could make up whatever you wanted to. But I thought that was rather interesting. My husband did too, to say the very least. Anyway, and then we have BMO, Wells Fargo, and USAA are now the latest banks to report layoffs. BMO Financial Group, the USA, have reported hundreds of layoffs to state officials in recent weeks as the U.S. banking industry continues to downsize. Between April 2021 and July 2023, total employment and credit intermediation jobs, which include loan officers and tellers at depository institutions, fell by 45,000 to 2.67 million, according to a census data. It says BMO, the president of California, acquisitions of Bank West earlier this recently informed Golden State officials about the plans to lay off 248 layoffs. Let's see, and I think that's all we got. And then Wells Fargo, meanwhile, informed Florida officials in July and August its plan of 105 layoffs in Orlando. Not a good time, I guess, to be in the banking industry right now, right? You know, once upon a time, everybody wanted to go work at the bank. Go work at the bank. Now there's not going to be much people working at the bank. Major banks with over 200 locations are set to also shut down 6 branches due to digital banking and customer preferences. Well, I don't think it's customer preferences, but yeah. A major bank has announced plans to shut down 6 locations, 5 which are in the same state. Associated Bank has over 200 branches across Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota. The Green Bay-based company informed customers that 6 locations will close on November 17th. The bank customers were notified of the closures earlier this month, and the company told affected employees it would help them find new roles at nearby locations. Isn't that nice? That's awesome. Anyway, it says there's only 196 branches left. That's still a good bit of numbers, I guess. Even larger banks like Wells Fargo have been facing closures. Most recently, it was announced a branch in Allentown, Pennsylvania will shutter on November 1st. Branches continue to play an important role in the way we serve our customers, and we continuously evaluate our branch network in light of changing customer needs that increase in the use of digital banking and market factors, said executives in the statement. It totaled 37 branches across 16 states will close. Guys, see, they don't, it is disgusting to see where they're going with this, guys. They're going to be able to control your every dollar. And it's digital money now. It's going to be money out of thin air. It's going to be all digital. It'll just go from cyber to cyber to cyber, and you will not be able to have any of your hard-earned cash. No more yard sales, right? Anyway, Canadian hospital with no beds offers euthanasia to a woman seeking help for suicidal thoughts. Guys, I think that's absolutely crazy. A Canadian woman who went to Vancouver Hospital seeking psychiatric help after she was experiencing frequent suicidal thoughts, says a staff member suggested medical assistance in dying rather than offering her the help she needed. Catherine Mentler told the Christian Institute, a UK watchdog, she went to Vancouver General Hospital Assessment Center in June because I didn't want to go into a situation where I would think about taking an overdose of medication. That day, my goal was to keep myself safe. I was thinking of maybe trying to get myself admitted to the hospital because I was in a crisis, Mentler said. During her examination by a clinician, the 37-year-old was told that there was no beds and that she should expect a long wait to see a psychiatrist as an outpatient. Feeling disheartened and helpless, Mentler said she was asked, "Have you considered MAID?" The Christian Institute reports the clinician then went on to speak of her relief at the death of another patient struggling with mental illness. That made me feel like my life was worthless or a problem that could be solved if I chose MAID, she explained. I think this is absolutely horrible. I mean, that we're just going to offer, assistance to kill yourself. Absolutely crazy.
And didn't they put Kevorkian in prison for that?
Yeah, right.
And now the hospitals can do it legally?
I guess. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Then we have a few things I found over here. I didn't get a chance to look at everything like I like to, but okay. So in Finland, Finland starts a cull of 120,000 foxes and mink to stem the bird flu outbreak, and this was today. And then we have also Poland, four now dead in Poland of the Legionellis, I guess, outbreak. Legionellosis. Anyway, in Poland, four now dead. Then we also have down here 2 dead in Colorado from the West Nile. Let's see. And then in Turkey, there's a forest fire that shuts Turkey's Dardanelles Strait for maritime traffic. Let's see. Oh, mercy. Well, hopefully that little pause thingy worked okay. I guess it did. Hopefully y'all didn't get to hear all of Avery's little thingy. Anyway, my apologies for that pause. Anyway, let's see. And then again, we have the Federation villages near Russia, former Gulag capital Vorka, are facing extreme river pollution. So we have still a lot of industrial, environmental issues, as well as other ecological disasters. Then we have an explosion in India, 2 workers killed in an explosion at Noida factory. Let's see, there was also South Africa. There was 2 killed, 4 injured in a gas explosion at Atteridgeville Special School. Pretty sad. Also, there was a Russian Federation, an explosion in Makhachkala kills 4 citizens. And then those were yesterday. So you guys can see there's still, and then we have some fires in Australia that happened. United States, Chicago's battling an alarm in Chinatown grocery. And then we also have in Spain, a little girl of 8 dies in a fire at a popular camping resort in Spain. And so, let's see what else we got. It looks like that's it, guys. There was just an earthquake in the Philippine Sea, Japan, Asia, and one in Russian Federation, Asia, Sea of Os. Let's see. Also one in Argentina, a 4.0. Well, all these 4s on the 24th. What's up with that? Peru, a 4. That was on the 23rd. Let's see. We have a South Atlantic, the 23rd. The South Atlantic, a 5, a 5.1 South Atlantic. All these in the South Atlantic. This one here is probably the same. So it's just 2. One came in at 5.1, one did at 5.0. So it's just one at the same time, guys. Then the Philippines had one at a 5, and Turkey a 4, and then Peru a 4. Kind of shake, shake, shake. All right, guys. Let's see. Volcanoes. There's 1, 2. These 3. Well, they say they're different places, but they're the same time. So I'm not quite sure how that works. But and again, these are in the United States. That one was the other day. All right, guys. Flash flooding. Let's see if there's anything new. Flash flooding. Yeah, there's one in heavy flooding near the Grand Canyon Southern Rim prompted power outages and over 100 evacuations. And that's it, guys. Well, there's this. It just says flood in United States. I'm not sure where. It just says United States. It's a different time, so I don't know if it's in the same area. And let's see. And that's collapse, 17 killed in India. And I think that's good for right now. We're gonna go back up. And my thing, all this, these legionalists, dengue, this malaria, and things of that nature. Those things, the West Nile virus, the 2 that died in Colorado. These are the things to me that are very concerning, that we've been talking about. So just trying to keep you guys updated here. I love y'all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. That is what I have for you tonight. God bless you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Want to tell them bye? No? Okay. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you, and bye.